Welcome back everyone, this is Ansu here. This time we'll be seeing the first part of Chapter 8, Interacting with Scratch. Today we'll be going through three things, that is Introduction to Scratch, Starting Scratch, and Elements of a Scratch window. In this lesson, we'll be talking about how to start Scratch, identify the elements of the Scratch window, opening a new project, change costume and background, save a project and exit Scratch. The first two topics will be discussed in this video and the remaining will be introduced in the second video. Introduction to Scratch. Scratch is a free graphical programming language developed by MIT, that is Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and can be downloaded for free using the link given here. The latest version of Scratch is Scratch 2.0. You can download any version from the Scratch website. You can create interesting stories, animation, music, and games using this language. Scratch works on three main concepts. They are, that is, this is just a program to create graphical content, and you can make interesting stories, animations, music, and games using this language. The three main concepts of Scratch are sprite, stage, and script. Sprite is the actor in Scratch programming. The actor in Scratch programming is the sprite. You can apply various effects and animations to this sprite. You can do a lot of effects as well as animations to this actor or the sprite. The default sprite in Scratch is the cat. Stage. Stage is the background of the sprite. The background in which the actor is standing or the sprite is standing is the stage. Sprite can move and perform actions on the stage. The actor can perform and move around on the stage. Similarly, the sprite here can move and perform actions on the stage. Script. Script is a program written to apply effects to the sprite. The program written to apply certain effects to the sprite is called the script. The script tells the actor what to do. The script tells the actor what to do on the stage. Starting Scratch. How do you start a Scratch program? To start Scratch, you have to click Start. You have to click on the Start button. Go to All Programs. In the All Programs, you will find the Scratch folder. Click on it and click Scratch. The Scratch window appears as shown in figure 8.1. It will appear in the figure as shown below. Elements of the Scratch window. What are the different elements that you see on the Scratch window? The various interface elements of the Scratch window are shown in figure 8.2. It is shown below. Can you look on the left side? You can find the menu bar. Below that there is a set of blocks. It is called the block description. Next to it there is a black area that is called the script area, blocks palette. On the top, below the menu, you can find current sprite information, that current actor that you are using on the stage. Then you have the toolbar on the top, and on the right side on the top you have the flags. Next to the current sprite information area, you have different tabs. The background in which the sprite is acting is the stage. The white area shows the stage. The actor, I already told you, is the sprite. And below that you have the sprite buttons and the sprite list. Let's go through this in detail one by one. Menu. The menu has options to set the language, save a project and upload it on the Scratch website. It allows you to open or edit an existing project and obtain help on the Scratch programming. Menu has different options that is used to set the language, to save a project and also upload it on the Scratch website. It also allows you to open an already existing file and also edit an existing file. Current sprite information. The current sprite information displays the picture of the current sprite along with its X and Y positions, direction, lock state, pen state, and rotation style. The current sprite information gives you a clear idea where your sprite is. It gives you the X and Y coordinates of the sprite, the lock state, the pen state, and as well as the rotational style of the sprite. Toolbar. The toolbar provides option to perform the following tasks. It gives you an idea about the following tasks. The first one is duplicate. Duplicate sprites, costumes, sounds, blocks, and scripts. Duplicate is used for duplicating the sprite, the costumes, the sounds, and blocks and scripts of the program. Delete. It deletes sprites, costumes, sounds, blocks, and scripts. It is used to delete the following content. Grow. It makes the sprite bigger. Shrink. It makes the sprite smaller. Then we have the flags. Flags are used to execute scripts. When you have made a program and you want to see how it is being animated, then this is the thing that you need to use. It helps you to execute the scripts. The green flag starts the execution, whereas the red flag stops the execution. If you want to start the animation, you have to click on the green flag. If you want to stop it at any point, you have to click on the red flag. Block description. In Scratch, block is a puzzle piece shape used to create codes. These blocks connect to each other to form a script. You need multiple blocks of different categories to make a script for your sprite. Each block has a different shape. There are 8 categories of blocks: motion blocks, looks blocks, sound blocks, pen blocks, control blocks, sensing blocks, operator blocks, as well as variables blocks. There are 8 different categories of blocks available in Scratch. Each category has a different color. You can access these categories from the block description section. The different blocks that are used for various purposes are placed in the block description section. Next, we have the blocks palette. Each block category contains a set of blocks required to create a script. Blocks palette displays the list of blocks available under each category. It displays the list of blocks that are available under each category. To create a script, you need to drag the required block to the script area. That is very important. Whatever block that you need for your script has to be dragged from the required blocks palette to the scripts area. Scripts area. The scripts area displays a stack of blocks connected to each other. The script area shows you how the stack of blocks are connected to each other. Tabs. Scratch provides 3 tabs to write a script for the sprite and add various effects to it. The 3 tabs in Scratch are The 3 tabs that are used in Scratch are Scripts. The Script tab displays the script or code written for the sprite. It shows the script that is assigned for the sprite. Costumes. You can change the sprite's costume using the Costume tab. You can change the dress of the sprite with the help of the Costumes tab. Sounds. You can record a new sound or add an existing sound for the sprite using the Sounds tab. You can either record a new sound for your sprite or you can take it from the existing one from the Sound tab. The next one is the Stage. Stage is the area where you can view your stories, games, and animation. Sprites move and perform actions on the stage. The sprites move about here and there on the stage to perform the actions on the stage. Sprite buttons. Sprite buttons are displayed below the stage. When you start Scratch, it begins with one cat sprite. Scratch provides many inbuilt sprites. There are different types of sprites available in Scratch, but the default one is the cat. You can import an existing sprite from scratch or create your own sprite. You can always take another scratch from the given set or create a new one. The various options displayed on sprite buttons are: first one is paint new sprite. It creates a new sprite. If you want to create a new sprite, then this is the option that you have to go for. Paint new sprite. Choose new sprite from file. Select an existing sprite from scratch. You can look into the scratch available sprites and select one from them. For that purpose, you can use choose new sprite from file. Get a surprise sprite. When you click get a surprise sprite, Scratch generates a random sprite on stage. You don't have any particular actor in your mind, then you can go for a get a surprise sprite. Then it will generate a sprite for you automatically. Sprite List. The Sprite List displays thumbnails for all sprites in a project. It shows the thumbnails of all sprites in a project. The name of each sprite appears below its thumbnail. The name of each sprite or each actor will be placed below its thumbnail. The left side of the sprite list displays the available stage. And on the left side, you can see the available stage. With this, we come to the end of today's presentation. Thank you.